Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go. Kevin here, top 1 financial advisor and best-selling author. We are here to talk about the stock market. All right, Bard AI has launched. It is a competitor to ChatGPT for those that don't know. I'm going to do a screen share and I'm going to ask it the top financial questions that y'all ask me. And I want to see if this program gets it right, if it gets it correct, and what it's going to say. I have no idea. I'll be doing it as we're doing this together, and I'll commentate and let you know my thoughts on the advice that it gives. Now remember, it is a program. It could be right, it could be wrong. Okay, so keep that in mind. But again, I'll give you my thoughts as we go through it. I might be one of the first finance YouTubers that cover this because I got access to it maybe like 4 hours or so ago. Now I'm gonna post this on Thursday, but I got it on Wednesday. So we'll see. I might be making history here. So as we do this, go ahead and like and subscribe. I'll do a screen capture as we go through it. And I got a list of questions that y'all always ask me. So I'm just go through each question and we'll see what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you think. Hit the like and subscribe button and let's get to it. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. For me, I just went to bard.google.com. They emailed me yesterday to get the testing link. So I don't know if this is public yet, but I just signed up because I got an email for it. There are regular people that get this all the time, so I'm not like a special person to have gotten this. There are people left and right that also have it. But we are going to tackle the investing questions. So I'm going to take the top 4 questions I always get via email, Twitter, and everywhere else and answer them here, and we'll talk about it. All right, so the first one is, how can I start investing in the stock market? And let's see what it gives us. Now this takes a little bit longer, I feel like, than what ChatGPT does, but this is pretty good. All right, figure out your goals. We talk about this all the time. Do your research, obviously. Choose an investment account. Choose your stocks. Diversify your portfolio. Monitor your investments. Yeah, that is pretty much the 6 or 7 step process that we talk about on the channel, even that I do in my courses as well. Because I always say, depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking to invest, are you doing it for retirement? Right, that's going to tell you your 401k. Are you looking to make money right now, building, having something for a down payment? Like that matters, right? This is conservative money. I would not invest something if I'm trying to buy a house within a year. That's a little too risky. This tells me, index funds, 401k, that's different. If you're looking to make money right now, maybe you're looking at trading or something. So yeah, I would say that these are pretty solid. Also, and I've said this many times before too, figuring out your goals is going to determine what investing accounts you have. 401ks are for retirement. IRAs are for retirement. Your brokerage account can be a lot more flexible. 529 college savings plan is for college savings. So those are pretty solid. Now it also has some other drafts here, which I think is interesting. So I guess other choices you could have gone with. Interesting. Choose a broker. So open an app. Choose, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, whomever, open an account, choose your stocks, buy and sell your stocks. I mean, yeah, that is also investing. I think this is a better, more holistic answer. But once you start investing, this is the process. I would say this is kind of how you, quote unquote, make money in the stock market. But that's a solid answer. Now let's go to the next question, which is, how can I make money through the stock market? Now I would expect an answer very similar to this because you do have to buy and sell. And let's see what it gives us this time. Okay, this is a good answer because it's really answering the question, not what do I do per se, but how are the different ways? And this is a video that we've done before. You can make money when the stock appreciates in value. You buy it for $10, it goes up to $20. That's capital appreciation. You can make money through dividends. We've talked about that before. Short selling is what you see. One is extremely risky. Okay, so you can see here, one of the more risky ways to make money in the stock market. I absolutely would not recommend that. That's just me. But that is, it says what the definition is here. So I'm not going to go through that. But this is risky. When you saw people making money when a stock falls, particularly when we talk about short squeezes, there are companies that started the whole GameStop thing and the AMC meme trade. There were companies that were doing short sales, and then regular people like me and you were trying to squeeze them. So we were buying it up while they were trying to make money on the downside. So short selling, would not recommend it. Option trading, this is a little bit more, this is higher on the risk scale, but less than short selling in my view. There are a lot of ways to do option trades. I actually did an option trade in our members only and walked you through how I did that. But yeah, I mean, it tells you exactly what it is here. I like this. This is not what the answer I was looking for, but it is technically the correct answer because these are the ways that you can make money through the stock market. Other drafts. Okay, yeah, I like this too. It's buying and holding, selling short. Again, not a fan of this at all. Trading options, basically what we just talked about, and investing in mutual funds and ETFs. That makes sense. Day trading, extremely risky. Now, they're not an investing expert per se. Like, these are not options I would put in front of a beginner. Now, they don't know that because I'm typing this stuff in, but I would absolutely not recommend these for beginners. These are extremely dangerous if you ask me. Short selling, the most dangerous. Day trading is very, very difficult as well. It also says, again, this is a risky strategy, but can be profitable. It's extremely hard to do that on a daily basis. Okay. All right. So let's move to the next one, which is how to invest in a recession. And for obvious reasons, this one is really popular right now, even though we're still not officially in one. Okay, this is basically the same thing. Do your research, diversify, invest in quality companies, be patient. Stuff we've said before. This isn't groundbreaking, but I would consider this correct, especially the be patient time. We've done videos on that one before. Stay calm and don't panic. How many times have I said this? Right? So stay calm, don't panic. Buy stocks on sale. Yes, but this is, what is on sale. That's very hard to figure out, but that makes sense. Again, more being patient rather. And then, okay, buy companies, buy stocks that are capable of weathering the storm. We've talked about those. That's why we went to a lot of consumer staples last year, like Smuckers, like General Mills, and others. Even a lot of the auto companies, we talked a whole lot about these last year, even though we are still not officially in a recession. Very interesting. Let me go ahead and ask this as a bonus question here. Are we in a recession right now? And though it feels like it, technically, we're not in one. And that is correct. We are not in a recession. Because, yeah, the National Bureau of Economic Research has not officially said that. So, yeah, this is accurate. Our channel, what we talk about is right. And this confirms. So, yeah, not in a recession. How many times have I said this? 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth. All right, so good. Things you can do. I think this is really helpful. This, and again, stuff we talked about, diversification, paying down your debt, building up emergency funds, stay informed. That's what you do by subscribing, by staying informed here. All right, I don't think, and it didn't have that in the first draft. I do like that you can kind of go and see different drafts of things it could have said. All right, last question is, what are the best stocks to buy right now? Curious if it's going to give us anything. Let's see. All right, things to consider. Current market conditions, we talk about that. Goals, risk tolerance, we talk about that. Other factors, we've talked about this. I always talk about context and competitive position. I don't use the words competitive position, but we do talk about like what other competitors are doing, how the landscape is changing. We talk a lot about streaming and Disney Plus and how, Disney Plus is doing Netflix, right, was one thing by itself. And now you have Disney Plus and Peacock and all these others coming into that space, and that the stock was shaky at one point last year. Company valuation, we talked a little bit about this. It's extremely hard in my view to determine whether something is overvalued, undervalued, but there are ways to figure it out. This is a decent answer. It didn't spit out the top 10 stocks, which is fine. Let's just see what are the top 10 stocks. Now, I didn't specify top 10 stocks in terms of what, right? Gains, size, I don't know. I'm just curious to see if it's going to give us 10 different stocks. There we go. There's no one. It's a smart answer. It's a really smart answer. There's no one top 10 stocks, which is true. This depends on your individual circumstances and investment goals. However, these are the most popular. And yeah, I would agree with this. You can Google S&P 500 index fund. It's probably the top 10 you're going to get here. Blue chips, yep. Considered to be safe. I'll put an asterisk there because safe for the stock market is different than safe in a banking account. But hey, this is pretty solid. So these were the top really 6 questions I think I ended up asking from Bard AI. And obviously the question is, how does it compare to ChatGPT? If y'all want me to do that video, let me know. This looks a bit different. I think, ChatGPT is probably a bit better just because it's been out just a lot longer. But what I do like is that, and what I do think is the difference too, is this right here. Because they're pulling on Google data, which is where we Google things, this, I'm going to go ahead and like this one because this was solid. The difference is it's pulling live data right now, whereas ChatGPT really stops. Last time I checked, it stopped at the year 2021. So you can't really ask it a whole lot of questions about what's happening right now or what happened, yesterday. Whereas Google might be able to do that a bit more, but it's still in experimentation mode. Notice here again, they let you know in very plain language, it could be inaccurate or offensive, and it doesn't represent their views, which whatever. So you do always have to be careful because these are algorithms and programs that don't know your goals, right? They don't always know what all you're asking for. But for what we were doing today, these are relatively solid answers. So let me know what you think. Let me know what questions you want me to ask it and commentate on. I would love to do this a lot more. If you want me to do a ChatGPT version, feel free to let me know as well. And that's it. So like and subscribe to the video. Obviously, we talk about the members only. You should definitely join that as well. And yeah, subscribe. Don't leave me for Bard. Just ask them questions. So make sure that you stay subscribed and like the video. And again, let me know what you think about it. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow.